Do you coach with a more science-based or intuitive approach? Man, I think this whole argument is a false dichotomy a lot of the time. People don't understand what goes into science. A lot of the time they don't understand research. They don't understand how to pick and read the data. They don't really comprehend what internal versus external validity is, what the reliability of studies are. We need to understand that inside a lab is the most controlled environment you will possibly have when it comes to assessing information that you're trying to test, right? Testing your hypothesis. You will not replicate that environment in a gym. It doesn't matter how good you are. The gym might have a different temperature, the gym might have different music, the gym might have no music, the gym might have different trainers or no trainers, more people versus less people. Was the client in the study wearing headphones versus no headphones? Did they sleep well the night before or no sleep? All these things that go into data that you can't really control with your clients in a gym. The best approach that you can have is draw from the evidence first to build your foundation, understand the general principles, and then modify the modalities based on the client that you're taking care of and the program you're trying to achieve. It's like if 3 times a week is optimal for a client to maximize hypertrophy and they need to train a muscle group 3 times a week, but they only have the availability to train twice a week, how are you supposed to get that optimal frequency? You don't. You work back from what you know and what you have with the client and use that. So it has to become a mixture of what the science says and how you know to apply it in the field. This is where applied sciences become different to the theorized sciences. And you need to be able to dissect and merge the two and know where that crossover is and know how to apply it. So we operate from the basis of science first, yes, but part of that science is also understanding anecdotal data, understanding populations as a collective. Though each one of my clients might be unique, it doesn't mean that I haven't got a collective pool of samples that I can draw from to understand how the body responds. So eventually anecdote becomes evidence too when you start working with hundreds of people.